I've never cooked venison before. The Homestead smells fabulous. These are just a couple of recipes that I thought up off the top of my head, being creative. I'm not too bad in the kitchen. Hey guys, it's Katie Kate on the Homestead. It is a warm, rainy day here in the country. It's pretty nice out, and I'm just about to take my morning walk. Yesterday was all about chores inside and just puttering around out here doing a few odds and ends. Today, I think, is a really good day to get in the kitchen. So I am going to be cooking up some venison that Scott gave me. It's hunting season, so it's fresh. I've never cooked venison before, but although I'm not a good baker, I'm a pretty good cook. So I have a couple of ideas of what I'm going to prepare today. First, I have a loaf of fresh bread baking in the bread maker. I threw away the old yeast and I found a fresh jar in the pantry. I also added a little bit more sugar to this recipe just to make it rise a little bit more. I am so excited to have a day to be back in the kitchen. I have all of my ingredients for my recipes pretty much laid out. I'm going to be cooking a venison chili as well as a venison curry today. I think the last time I shared something from the kitchen was when I was preserving my apple pie filling. So before we get down to this, let's make a 10-second apple pie. Well, here are my supplies laid out for today. I love having a great spice pantry. So I've got cumin, paprika, some chili powder, salt, pepper, garlic salt. That is for the chili recipe. I've got some whole tomatoes. I'm going to use, because those were on sale, I'm going to put them in the food processor just so that they're broken down a little bit. I am going to repurpose a little bit of vegetarian chili that I have thawed, and I'm going to be adding to it. The chickpeas and tomato soup and a little bit of these tomatoes will be going in my curry dish. And so I have a butter chicken masala that should be delicious. And then I have kind of an all-purpose Goya spice that I'll be using in that. I was very excited when I was going through my spice pantry to find cardamom, because I have not been able to find this anywhere, and I needed it for my apple pie filling, and I ended up buying this mixed apple pie spice because I could not find this. So this was a great score. This is my homesteading experience. The house is going to smell like fresh bread and apple pie and chili and curry. First things first, let's chop up this onion. My eyes are burning. Okay, I am going to cook these onions with some butter, salt, pepper, and fresh garlic. Okay, so I'm cooking the venison without any beef or pork mixed in, simply because I don't have any right now. I did some reading about the best way to cook venison, and it is recommended to mix some beef or pork fat into it. So I'm going to be using a little bit of this bacon grease that I keep for cooking. I really shouldn't store it in a honey jar because twice now people at my house have mistaken this for creamed honey and quickly found out that that is not what it is. Okay, let's get this cooking. I read that you cook it just like ground beef, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to separate a little bit of this for my curry masala, and then I'm going to go ahead and start the chili. Well, this looks absolutely amazing. I'm going to just let it cook for a little while. Okay, so the chili is cooking right here. Let's work on the curry masala that I'm going to make. I have the venison cooked in this pot. I'm going to add some chickpeas from the pantry. I've got some tomato soup and some pureed whole tomatoes from the pantry. I'm going to use this butter chicken masala seasoning as well as an all-purpose Goya seasoning. I think I'm also going to add this fresh corn from my freezer. Oh, I'm gonna add a secret ingredient to my curry, some coconut milk from the pantry. And I'll have to make a lentil dal with whatever's left over to put in the freezer. But that's for another day. And pineapple, because I am crazy like that. That is delicious. It's very spicy, and it reminds me of a goulash. I think it would be really good with rice, or maybe with some hard-boiled eggs. That is delicious. And this chili, you would never know it wasn't beef. It's also delicious. Chef's kiss. This masala looks absolutely incredible. It reminds me of a goulash. I know that I'm the only person that's going to be eating this, so I was able to put in all my favorite flavors. And my apple pie is done. This chili looks phenomenal. My bread looks like it's rising better, and it's almost done. Well, that's cooking venison with Kate. I've never cooked venison before, so I thought I'd take you along for the ride. What a great food. What a great source of protein. How helpful to know hunters. I'm really surprised that it's not very gamey tasting at all, and I've been told that it really depends on how you prepare it, so I think I did a pretty good job today. The homestead smells fabulous. Have you ever cooked with venison? If so, let me know any recipes that you have. Scotty brought me by a really nice venison lasagna that he made with bacon and pepperoni. It was really, really good. These are just a couple of recipes that I thought up off the top of my head, being creative. I'm not too bad in the kitchen. Well, we'll be feasting for dinner. So until next time, happy, healthy living. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, staying kind, enjoying some cooling fall weather. It's the perfect time of year to cozy up in the kitchen and cook with some of the preserves that we worked so hard to have during the summer. Until next time, happy, healthy living. I'm Katie Kate on the Homestead, and I'll see you later.